Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You with the vibes. Well, let's see what they talking about today.
You recording? Alright, look. Homie, look, he about to buy a pair of these Balenciagas, I'm selling.
For sure.
One of these the real pair, one of these the fake pair, you know what I'm saying? They look just alike, though. So one of them going for $1,200, the other one going for $250. I'm gonna see if he brainwashed like materialistic and shit like this. Society be having niggas' head messed up thinking they gotta have a real thing. These legit. What's down, brother?
What's up, bro?
I'm cool. What's down, bro? Yeah, so
What y'all got going on, bro?
shit, nothing much. Yeah, one to 43, huh?
Yeah, man, 43.
Yeah. So
So why you got two boxes?
I'm selling. You say you want a 43. I'm be real with you. Just for I'm doing a little vlog for my little YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? One of these is the real pair, and one of these is a replica. So they look just alike. You know what I'm saying? They look just alike.
Yeah, man.
But listen. The real pair I'm selling for $1,200. The replica's going on for $250, but they look just alike. So check them out. Look, you can hold them up however you want to do it, type shit.
It's identical, brother.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, bro? Look, they look just alike.
And they got home in my face, man.
Bro, son, it ain't about nothing. I'm telling you, look, the back, all this type shit. Look.
Man, which one's
Hold
the
up.
real one?
Look, you
can't
can
tell the difference, for real.
For real. They look just alike.
Just alike,
you know what I'm
brother.
saying? Look, the whole thing, the whole bam, everything. They look
I
alike. You know
understand
what I'm saying?
Which one's the real one, bro?
The real one. Which one you think the real one is?
Shit, to be honest, these the real
That's the real ones. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? You really can't tell.
So these are replicas.
Them the replicas. But then the real ones. But them going for $1,200 though.
$1,200.
These only for $2. Now you save $950 by getting the replicas, and you keep your money and them bitches look just alike. I'm just trying to see like how your mind operates. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying, dude, dog, this shit here, I mean, I might well get the real ones, huh?
They look just alike. So you gonna spend $950 more.
I know, I see what you're saying, but I'm
Yeah,
the one.
you didn't see him tell you that you save way more money by getting them.
By getting these, you save more money.
Nobody gonna know. I ain't even.
I'm gonna know the difference, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know the difference. I actually think the replicas look better. And the replicas look better than the real one.
They do what I'm saying, but you know, like you want to pay $1,200 just to say what you got the real one.
Man, you know how this shit go, man.
All right, I understand that though. You know, you got your preference. I like wearing legit shit, but like I say, these look just like it's just an experience. I'm done. Like I say,
I mean, that's that man bread, though.
I don't even feel real, man.
Oh.
That shit crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and take these, but you take cash up?
yeah, I do cash out. Let me see. I could. You could type. Let me see. I do. A better man than me. That's what I'm saying. Look, homie want this shit.
Yeah, that's his bread, brother. You got it?
Just send it to you, bro.
So you show
Yeah, man.
$950. I'm telling you, brother.
Make sure you ain't got everybody, being filmed. That shit, everybody not comfortable with the camera.
Brother, it's just a vlog, bro. Ain't no information. You got the rules.
Hey. It's good. Went through.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, bro.
All right, brother. Yeah. So homie went with the real ones for $1,200. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Appreciate it, you hear me?
Alright, but I'm gonna hit you up.
For sure. Let people know I got the replicas too, you hear me?
Alright,
For sure. See how stupid this motherfucker is? Huh? Them not even them the replicas right there. These the real ones. These the legit ones, you hear me? I switched boxes. This the replica box, but these the real shoes. That's the replica shoes, but the real box. But since they look like his mind telling him that them the real ones, not this motherfucker walking around with replica shoes.
For the box.
Yes. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Expensive ass box. Niggas gonna have to learn, bro. Have to teach them one day. One way or another, you gonna have to fucking learn.
Wow.
It ain't all about, man. Stupid ass, man. Got him.
Damn, brother.
You cut that bitch, bro. They cut that bitch up.
Damn.
My man's just got finesse easy. One thing I never understood about us black folks is we'll go out our way to make a fashion statement by displaying like high name brands and won't have $1 in your bank account. But one thing about them white folks, he'll walk around regular and some plain stuff and you think he won't have $1 in his bank account, but low-key you looking at $1 million now.
I ain't gonna lie, if you a grown ass man and your bed connect, like if you got the line, your shit thick as shit and they all connect and it's just a line right here, you gay. I ain't gonna hold you, like if your shit just bony as shit and it connect, you on boys.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong for throwing shots like that, because Buddy in the last video beard definitely was connected like this. But I'm not gonna go to the extent to say that Buddy is fruity or confused in his head, but I'm gonna go to the extent to say that he definitely need to do some reevaluating within himself, because yeah, he don't got it all figured out yet.
Yes, it's definitely looking good for us. But before I leave, I want to shout out V with the Vibes. Definitely go subscribe, like, and comment on that brother's page. Real cool guy, if I must say so.
Ooh, $96 million contract, and you pull up in a Honda Accord. Hey, boy, that says a lot, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the type of timing I'm on. I might have my few little toys, but for the most part, yeah, this how I'm moving.
Google me. Let my shit go viral.
What's your name on Google? Freak. Freak what?
Hey, they always said, be careful what you ask for.
So Issa Rae says men don't know how to have good conversations.
A lot of men don't know how to have good conversations.
They don't ask follow-up questions.
Yeah, but they don't do that with each other. I feel like that's why men aren't good friends to each other.
Okay, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
Wow, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I don't think that men don't make good friends to each other, but I don't think men have very deep friendships in comparison to women. A lot of men don't, really deeply confide in a lot of their friends. You guys don't poke, you guys don't probe, you guys don't do the Destiny's Child girl. And also, I wholeheartedly agree where when you ask men questions and it's like, okay, well, what happened after? Like, yo, I don't know. It's like, yo, that happens a lot. Like, bro, how did you not ask that?
I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm not gonna say all the men in the world, but a man of understanding, if he's in communication with another man, we gonna build. Even if it's to disagree, we can still come to a mutual understanding, and a respect is built, because it's like, damn, granted you might be wrong, but you're giving me a different perspective or a different angle to look at whatever situation it may be.
No man respects you when they can and they can tell. I can have a conversation. Say I'm having a conversation with Mark with, right? If he got a weak woman with him, she's staring me in the face. It's embarrassing. I'm trying to act like I don't see her. And I'm talking to him. And if he's my boy, I'm gonna tell him later. You can't trust her. He's going to listen to me and dump ass. That's crazy. I can't stand that. I'm talking to my homie and she's looking at me like
reckless eyeballing.
Her like we got something
She reckless
going on. I know
eyeballing.
what she's doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Evil. Stirring up evil. Stirring up evil.
She just met you and she's doing
stirring up evil.
Hey, no man can respect you when they know they can hit your girl. Come on now. Look at the dialogue that these brothers is having and how they building. And she said that we don't know how to communicate amongst each other. Come on now, I bet the differ. I just had to use this video to prove a point.
What is your type? Like, what do you like physically?
Rich.
I said physically, not monetarily.
6'1", light skin.
So let's say they're under 6 foot and they're rich. Does that help?
Yeah.
That helps?
Duh.
So how much does a guy need to make?
It don't matter what he makes, it matters how he spend it.
How should he spend it?
On me.
So would you say you're an expensive person?
Duh.
Do you expect your man to pay all the bills?
Duh.
Your car payment, your hair, your nails, everything.
What is he doing if he's not paying for what I need to do?
But if that's the case, what do you provide in return if he's paying for everything?
Myself. Period.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I'm vegetarian, but I do not.
Oh yeah, she has lost a lot of her opportunity if she's saying vegetarian.
But she's sexy. Drops mic. I'm done.
Please, go on. So she want her man to pay her car payment, all the bills, buy Prada bags and everything on her, and all she provides is herself, just herself. And on top of that, she cooks vegetarian?
Delusional.
Come on, honey, be realistic here.
Yeah, she just went from an 8.5 to probably like a 2 or 3, easily.
I think that there are a lot of beautiful women that think that it's okay for their beauty to make up for their lacking character. They're looking for a man to come and save them. Problem inside of that is for women that are entitled to something that they don't deserve. If you don't bring value, you don't deserve anything on the flip side. If you have nothing to offer but your body, you're no different than a prostitute accepting money, because if you're begging for them to pay for things, it's a form of prostitution. Stop giving the idea to little girls like, oh yeah, I'm working so hard, I'm this entrepreneur, I'm in the community. No, you're in somebody's bed and trying to make sure that you have enough money to pay your rent each month. Calling this person, going off on that person, all of these different men. So either be honest with yourself, but for sure, please, for the love of God, just be honest on the internet, because little girls are aspiring to have this.
You're asking for way too much, Sarah.
Am I? The truth?
You are,
the
Sarah.
truth shall set you free.
No, the truth will make you free.
Yeah, so tell it. Well, I think the problem is the identity that people have with themselves. No one lies more than people do to themselves. You're exposing the dark because the light is now coming in, and most people aren't ready for the demons and skeletons that they have, not in the closet. They sitting on the kitchen floor. They sitting at the table. They sitting at the island. They sitting at the bedroom. They're in the bed. But because the lights are off, you can't see it. And because you can't see it, you get to think that you can ignore it, not knowing that these things are infringing on the way you are, how you are, and who you are. Where if you just turn the lights on, it's a delusion.
Yeah, she making my job easy in response to that last video.
How girls be when they get their first rich nigga.
Hey, what you doing? Hey, what the hell are you doing, sir? Put that phone down. Put your phone down, bro. Why are you recording? I told you what the fuck I got going on at home, man. You can't do no shit like that.
What you mean? What you got?
Man, you know I got an old lady, man.
I ain't even show your face on.
Yeah, you did, though, man. Them folks know who the fuck, man. Come on, man. She know what kind of car I got, man. Don't do that, man. Like, come on, man.
It's a lot of Lamborghinis with red in it.
Know the fuck, but come on, bro. You just showed half my face, bro. Like, don't do that, bro.
As fast as you got them, is as fast as you about to lose them. You gotta act like you been there before.
See, men that can dance disgust me. I hate that. I get disgusted.
What? You talking about any man that can dance? Like
Period.
Chris Brown?
Yes. Gross.
I like that kind of dance.
What about Usher?
It's a real thin line, but I think that I like Chris Brown type dancing.
Nah, I do a test. Like, before I got married, I asked my ex, I said, can you dance? He was like, yeah. I said, show me. He was like, I said, yeah, we're gonna be together. We're gonna be together. I do not like guys that can dance.
That is crazy.
What happened?
Gross. Because my worst nightmare is like me being at a party and I'm in the kitchen getting some juice and I'm like, yeah, girl, this party's cute. And I hear, oh, and I peek in the living room and it's my middle like,
why is that a thought? Now I will say this. I feel you. I feel you on that.
I'm disgusted.
I do now feel her on that because I don't personally, unless if you're Chris Brown, sure. But
no.
If you just
I don't care if that's your profession. I don't care if you one of the Les twins. I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that.
It's your profession. I can deal.
Yeah, you hear it.
Jasmine, come on, like, I better not be my. Let's go. Stop. Let's go. I told you not to do that.
Yo,
she said left to win.
Party you.
Out there.
I can't do it.
Jasmine just grabbing her purse. Let's go. I told you about that doggone pop locker.
I'm leaving without him.
I'm
done. He'll still be dancing. I'll be gone. I'm out of there.
Yeah, that's tough. Cause in this culture, I feel like everybody dance. Even the gangsters, like, they got at least a little 1-2. They gonna get down to something. That right song come on? Oh yeah, it's over.